Hello world, hey, June 3rd today, and Rich Hayes here in the northern or north Rocky Mountain region in Montana. Polson to be exact, right?
Right.
So we have two qualifiers here. Rich Hayes is one of those, and we're gonna go ahead and learn a little bit about Rich Hayes. Congratulations, Rich, making it one more time to the World Cup.
Thank you, Dan.
And you won the World Cup one time.
Mm-hmm.
What? What year was that?
08.
08. We are, what's that, 17? How many years? Anyway, we're going to do some math now. We're in 2025 now, and that was 2008. Different family? Or was it the same, pretty much same family of birds you had back then?
No, I'm flying Irish now. So.
Oh, shoot. All right.
Well, I've got the Hoochis still, but I changed them a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, looking forward to it. He's going to fly tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So the 4th of June. So let's know. So Rich Hayes, tell us something about Rich Hayes. So when you got started with birds, and we're gonna go way back.
Okay.
Who got you started, and who do you want to give a shout out to start off with?
Well, the palm tree got me started. A baby pigeon fell out of a palm tree. I was coming home from school, and a little white one, and he was like on the ground, and I picked him up. Took him home. My mom makes some bread and water, milk, so got him going. He lived, and then he used to walk around on my shoulder all the time, so he was my pet,
Yeah.
And I just, about 12 years old, I was taking my paper out, and there was a guy in California, and he had rollers, and I was like, wow, look at these birds, and I stopped, be by the curb, on my bicycle.
On the paper route?
Yeah, my paper route.
Where in California was that?
I was in Downey.
Downey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he finally one day he come out and says, "You really like these birds, And I'm like, yeah, I love them. I got some too, but they're not like these,
Yeah.
He said, "Well, you go home and talk to your parents, and I'll give you a couple pair if they'll let you have them." I'm like, "Oh wow!" I was like,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah. You remember the name of that person?
Yeah, his name was William Fisher.
William Fisher.
William Fisher, and he was in the PRC. And he got me in the PRC, and so I could have bands, and told me I had to get rid of all my.
How old were you about that time?
I was 12.
12?
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of us start around that age. Just a good deal. So all those years later, tried different families, and then in 2000, right before 2008, you got into what you called the Hoochis, right?
Yeah, it was a 3-bird family I started. Kind of got that from Don Olad. He started a 3-bird family, and he told me about it, and I thought, well, that sounds pretty interesting. So,
which 3 families were?
Basically, they wound up being Dave Goss, Jerry Higgins, and Ron Kumro, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
And then a little later on, I brought in a Robert Parker bird. It was like when I first started, I think about 6 months after I had my family going. And he had nice speed and stuff, so I really liked him. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I've been over to your place. It was shortly after, I think, you won it. I was up either on business, but anyway, went up to your place. I've been there. We're gonna go there again tomorrow, and looking forward to it. So now you said you're flying. In addition to the Hoochis, you have some other.
Right.
The Irish.
Mm-hmm.
And those go back to or.
They're McKinney's.
Okay, the McKinney stuff and Kevin McKinney, and yeah, this is so you qualified with those.
Yeah.
That's what you made this finals in, and good deal. Now with the Irish, is there something that you do so far out, or any conditioning that you found out that, man, if I don't do this with the Irish, it's just not going to work? So what is it that you found out?
Well, I was lucky. I had, when I got the first birds, it turned out to be it was 2 cocks and 4 hens. So when I got them home and opened up the boxes, put them out, I go, I've got too many cocks.
Yeah, you thought you had an even number.
I needed 4 more hens. And I thought, what am I going to do, So I called Brian McCormick and told him my situation. He said, well, I've always wanted some Hoochis, so
there you go.
he said we could just do a trade if you want. I thought, that's perfect. That's just exactly what I wanted, And so he was nice enough to help me out and got me going. And I started out with those pairs, and good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Oh, man, so that's what that's what the family that you put together there.
Yeah.
So the Kenny,
Yeah.
and then you want to be in the camera too there? Kitty. All right. And then all right, good. That's the next flyer. So good. So man, so we're looking forward to tomorrow. You got that family that you put together of your own again now. What are you calling them? Anything specific?
I'm so used
no
to
names yet. No.
Well, when I feed my bird, I can't whistle very good. I got bad teeth. That's why I don't smile so much, folks. You know, it just.
Hey, don't knock. All right, she's gonna knock that thing down.
But
That's already, come here, grab it.
So anyway, that's how I got
What do
going.
you call? What do you call them?
Oh, that's
What's the
right.
name
No,
that you-
I can't whistle very good. That's what
Right.
I'm gonna say. So I go hoochie, hoochie, hoochie.
Oh.
So I still do with the Irish bird. So I guess we're gonna wind up being Irish hoochies or something. I don't know.
So that's your whistle or whatever. That's how you call
yeah,
it.
words.
Yeah.
I practice it. Well, when they're eating, that's
Yeah.
what I say to them. You
Yeah.
know. They're great birds.
So they're
I
gonna
love
be
them.
Hoochie Irish. We got to find out how to say Hoochie and Irish.
Yeah.
All right.
Irish.
What is it?
Irish.
Hoochie. How do you say Hoochie in Irish?
Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah. Gaelic. In
What about
In Gaelic.
the Blarney Stoners? You know, that fits me, right?
Good stuff. Yeah. Hey, Rich, you know we're gonna not everybody's getting one of these, but all the qualifiers
Oh,
are getting one of these nice, handy.
cool.
So congratulations,
Wow,
there,
thank you
Rich.
very much,
Yeah,
man.
and
Nice.
that's
Wow,
something that each qualifier is getting for that made it to the finals.
beautiful.
Yep, and nice little bag that goes with that.
Oh, I'll be darned.
And so again, congratulations. Looking forward to seeing those birds tomorrow. And
I'm
again, we started to talk about it. So what did you feed them last? What are you feeding them on a regular? I almost got away with that one.
On this little trip, I've been feeding them basically. I had them going with Milo and wheat and barley for a while. I just wanted to get the wing speed slowed down on them. And I switched them over to wheat, pure red wheat, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and they're doing great on it. And I just left them on
Just
that.
on that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Every time I go to set them up or something, I use wheat.
So the last week and a half, they just been on that. Nothing different. Nothing. All right.
No.
Well,
I usually try to do something,
different. Yeah.
add
Don't
this.
change it up.
Yeah.
Because then you
And you go, oh, why did I do that
Yeah.
for? So I just finally told myself, don't do nothing,
I'm looking forward to it again, Rich, and congratulations again.
Thank you.